Well, just getting these last couple trees in. Well, I shouldn't say last couple. Got a few here that we're doing in the front. Really trying to make this a real nice place for the pillagers to come through. I think they're going to want to, I don't know, have a nice little place as they go visit Craftworks. Obviously, we're here on Achromatic Craft. You can see city there, tower there. I'm just building, trying to get this place beautified. And you guys know what's going to happen. We're going to have to go do it. We're going to have to go check the book. I'm guessing they're going to have another command for us. So let's go check it out. All right, let's go over there, see if we can see if they've got another command for us. Now, I love Achromatic Craft. This place is so beautiful. But if we're going to keep building Craftworks, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, last episode we asked if they would put the commands out in Craftworks. Let's see if they did that for us. And, oh, I think so. Your next command resides on the Craftworks server. Report there immediately. Oh, perfect. I know he's telling me to go right away, but that's going to be so much easier. If they're going to add a bookshelf out there, or what would I even call that? Let's call it a command tower. They're going to put a command tower out there. That's going to make it so much easier for us. Because then when we're out here, we know we can build just in Craftworks. And when we're out there, when we're here, we can build an Achromatic Craft. When we're in Craftworks, we can do Craftworks. So hopefully this is the last time that we have to take everything off. So let's do that real quick here. Oh, didn't take off my wings. Throw those wings. And let's go to Craftworks. Jump over here. Maybe the last time we go through the portal, at least to do an episode like this. Wow, every time I go through that and it actually works, I'm so surprised. So cool that this comes through, but as I pop through, what is going on here? Who put all of these sunflowers in my area? Let's see. Oh, hope you like the sunflowers from your neighbor Millie. Oh no, Millie. I gotta talk to Millie. I don't think she knows what she did here. Oh, we can't have people putting color all over the city. The pillagers are not gonna like this. Oh man. I better go talk to Millie. So let's watch for her. But we've got something important to do. We were told they put a tower here, and they sure did with the book. So it's got the instructions. Do I actually want to read this? I don't know. All right, I guess let's try it out.
Your city now breathes, but breath alone does not feed dominion. The pillagers hunger still. Build a house for the villagers that is not merely a home, but a mill of industry, a snug, walled dwelling with a heart turned to toil. Within its walls plant rows of crops, place the tools of their labor, and set the beds that anchor them. Let their hands be busy, and their feet remain. They will labor unaware. Their crops will feed my warriors, and your hands will have built the chains of plenty. Finish this, and return with proof of their harvest. Fail, and the gray will tighten.
Well, there we go. There is another task, and we need to, I guess, get started. Now, what did this say? That we needed to build a house for the villagers that is not merely a home, but a mill of industry. And it said something about the pillagers are hungry. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If we're starting to build a place for XP, they're going to need some food. And by that, I think crops are probably in order. Now, inside of here, if I jump around, I do have, let's see if I can actually get up here. We'll close that off for a second. Now, I do think we're up to 5 villagers. I think that's going to be perfect. And 2 of them are already set to make crops. So maybe we're in a fine place. I'll kind of block this off for a minute so that they don't get out. We'll kind of block that so things don't get up there. But I think if that's what we need, we can use some of these guys. And maybe we just build like, I don't know, a nice little house here, or I don't know. I'm trying not to go too far away, keep the village tight. So maybe we look at a house there, or maybe, ooh, this might be a good spot too. As you can see behind the scenes, I've kind of put an iron farm in here, and I don't even have it turned on. Let's turn that back on. See if one of these guys will spawn. Oh, there we go. So we've got some iron going, but do we get close? I don't know, guys. I'm just going to ramble for a second. I'm going to find a place that we can build a house, and guess what? It's going to look like these same styles. And ooh, I love seeing those villagers. But I think, yeah, all right. I'll just pick a spot. I'm going to lay it out, at least get a little bit of the shell figured out, and then I'll bring you back in and we'll see how it's looking on the landscape. Oh, Millie.
What?
You are in so much trouble.
For what?
You've got to know by now who I'm building this city for, right?
No, I just thought you were building it, in the forest, and it needed some color because it was so quiet over here, so I brought you sunflowers.
Oh, no, we're in so much trouble.
What? What are you...
Well, the pillagers are going to live up here, and they don't like color.
The pillagers don't... What do you mean they don't like color? They gotta like
Well,
color. Everybody likes sunflowers.
I mean, have you seen the place? It's not exactly full of color this year.
Well, yeah, I thought that was you've got a golem problem, looks like.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
I was gonna say, I'm like, pillagers probably wouldn't like him either.
No, yeah,
but...
he's gonna be a problem.
So you're building for pillagers, Cube? Because that doesn't why would you do that? Like you have villagers in every single world that we've had Craftworks so far. So
I know. Well, I don't know if you noticed this, but got a little bit of a problem on my hands here with the pillagers.
Oh, this is that's really cool. I like that a lot. This is a pillager thing. Well, I see the...
Yeah.
Oh, your city now breeze, but not... Ooh, this is spoilers. Should I not be looking at this?
No, you're okay. I just don't know what happens if people read that book, because I kind of got cursed. So...
Oh, is that why you're very gray and we have a...
Yeah. Oh, and we've got a Melissa. Perfect.
Got a Melissa.
But yes, that is what has happened, is my city is not for just me.
Oh. And then they cursed you, and now you have to build for them? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, try and keep it down, though. The villagers don't know about this yet. They think I just build them a cool house.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So you have them trapped up there for the pillagers?
No, not trapped. Cozy and excited and safe. Yeah.
They feel so safe, they built themselves a bodyguard.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, they love it up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they may or may not be relocating to a different house here in a little bit.
Oh, okay. I see you got your mountain down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The mountain took way too long. Yeah. I took out the mountain and realized it was way too much gray, which seems odd. But now we've got some trees back.
Oh, well, that's good. So you think I really thought that these sunflowers would help keep this area a little brighter with here, but I'm sorry that if I hope you don't get in trouble with the pillagers. I mean,
Well,
you can take them back if you don't want them. I just thought it would be a nice housewarming gift, and if you get in trouble or I get in trouble, oh gosh, have I turned gray, guys? Okay.
I'm less worried about me. I would be more worried about you.
Me? What would they do to me?
I don't know. I don't even know what happens. That book changes from time to time, and all of a sudden I've got to do something different. So, I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Okay.
But they're beautiful, don't get me wrong. This would have been perfect last season.
Yeah, I mean that was part of my thing. I'm like, Q built with like every single color last season. I am so worried about him building all in this gray and that he's just gonna like it's gonna get worse.
Okay, as I started marking out yet another like little port, what I'm trying to look for is to see how well the road is going to go between these two. I don't want to get too close, but I think this is just about right. I want to keep it a little bit tight. And as you know, I always look at sightlines, and I think the sightline's going to be pretty cool here. Is the idea that there might be a building here. We walk around, and if that's the start of the building and it kind of is in this area, yep, I think that's about right. And then let's look from the other end, and oh, I got to get rid of these sunflowers. There's way too much color in this area. Oh yeah, that's starting to look so much better. Let's get rid of a few more of these, punch those out so we can look at our sight line. Yeah, yep, that's going to be about right, because what I want to do is really preserve, like when you're walking around here, you'll get just a glimpse of the building, which I think is perfect, but be able to still see through the city. So that's our spot. I'm going to go through. We got to get rid of all of these. I'm sorry, Millie. I appreciate the idea, but the pillagers are not going to be happy about all of this color. So let's get that color out and get some more of the building up. All right, I may have gone overboard getting this first level in, but I think we're kind of getting where I want to be. Now I've got kind of some doors, some windows, roughly an interior. I don't know, I'm trying to think of how tall up this goes. Thinking about there being maybe some kind of stairs that wrap around and go to up there. I don't know. And then one thing I do know is that I do like this portion where it's kind of where the villagers are going to stay. So we'll have one villager in here. They'll try and come over to a villager that's in here, try and throw them the stuff, and then it will be a hopper chain. So I've kind of got the idea that the hopper chain will be up there, come down, wrap around, and I fell in. But then there'll be a double chest right there. Oh, it's a little bit dark down here. So let's see. Let's get up here again. So yeah, there'll be a chest right here. So we'll be able to trade with this person. I'm going to have those stairs, and I don't know if they'll come in up here or if maybe we'll have to think of some stairs up here, but I could trade with the guy in here, the guy just above him. So basically we have a 2 high and we can get all of the carrots that we need. So yeah, I think that's going to do it. Now, basically what I've got to figure out is I know this is going to be a porch. Exactly how the roof is going to go on, I'm not sure. I'm kind of looking at the height of this one, the height of that one, and I think I might want to be just a little bit taller. But, you know, there's only one way to find out, and that is to kind of build up the next level of structure. So let's get that done. Okay, I am definitely getting to kind of that messy stage where we start getting the roof lines in, thinking about where it might come in for the patio, where it goes for the main roof. Now here I'm going to have a tower. No clue what it's going to look like. I don't want it to look too close to that one. So that's going to have to come later. But as you can see, starting to get the roof line in, thinking about the wall that's kind of behind that. And if we poke in here real quick, I've started getting the farms. I got the water, so I just need to get my hoe out. Oh, good. I do actually have it on me. I didn't think I would. But we're just going to come through and start prepping it. Now, I hope this doesn't mess it up for when I want to get the villagers in here. I don't think it will, other than... Oh, no, I can click on down there to get the barrel in. So I think I'm just going to go through here. We're going to get this land all prepped up. And this is going to be great because if we come back out here, one of the problems is when you're doing a whole gray city. Oh, is the sun maybe going down? Nope, don't think so. Is when you have big patches of green like this, it doesn't quite fit the environment. We got to get it inside. We got to get it hidden from the pillagers. So this is going to be a great spot to kind of do that. So I'm just going to go through, get the rest of this all, tilled up. And we gotta make sure the lighting, like we get some better looking lighting in here. I know it's just gonna be the villagers, but I want to make it at least look somewhat nice. And then come up here and basically do the same thing. Oh, it's not looking so bright up here. Might need to do something about that pretty quick. But I'm just gonna go through. We're gonna keep getting this prep. I know this is probably something you do at the end, but I think if I can get some of the crops already growing in here, then maybe when I get the villagers in here, they can just come in, get started, already start harvesting them because the crops will be all ready for them. Oh, and as you can see, we got the hoppers that go over. Let's see, this will hurt a little. But those hopper chains come all the way from up there, down, around, underneath, and then if I can crouch, right into the chest. So we should be able to get probably potatoes up there, carrots down here. They'll harvest them, throw them down, and then we'll collect them out of here. So with it getting dark, I think it is time to hurry and sleep and then just keep cranking out. I don't know if I'm going to do the tower next or just try and get some of the roof lines. I guess I can't get the roof line until the tower's in. So maybe that's my next task, and then we'll get a little bit of the roof as well. Oh, and one thing I should have pointed out, as you can see, our portal is now in a really bad spot. We're definitely not going to keep it there. I'm thinking maybe like some kind of a pond or something out here in the front. So what I've started looking at is I kind of still want the portal to be central. I'd love some cool, like, I don't know, sword maybe looking portal. So what I've kind of tried to do here is start looking, you know, at all the different sight lines like I always do, but coming around the corner, seeing it straight down the road. Not straight, but like the road might curve a little, get to there. There'll be a building here. So that's kind of that one. And then I'm looking at, and this is going to be the hardest sight line, is I want to have this road just continue all the way down over to Millie's place. So when it comes up, being able to see it, but maybe just part of it, maybe the wind road or winds a little so that you can see the side. And then here, the idea and why the cobblestone kind of goes around is that it would be more like a courtyard. So you got to walk around this thing and then out over to the other door and then down to the pillagers. I don't know, but we're at least going to leave those brown pillars there for now to kind of see if that's where we want to move the portal. I think it is. And you know, portals are easy enough to move, so maybe we'll move it there. And then I can actually do this front. Oh wow, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's get back to the building and get this thing looking good. All right, I think I got the villagers in. This was a little bit trickier than I thought, and obviously I still need to get some glass and whatnot in, but we've got 2 there. Let's make sure. 1 there, and a guy sleeping over there. Perfect. Now, I was going to record this, totally spaced it because I got so excited. Oh, and there's a bad guy outside. I am definitely going to have to light this place up a little bit better. But as you can see, well, let's sleep first, and then I'll show you what was going on. Okay, this is going to be a little easier to see now that it's daytime, but essentially what I did is created a little track that went from that building all the way through. We used way too many beds to get them from one side to the other, but I think we've got it. And if I did this correctly, we should still have 1 guy. Let's see if I can jump up in here. Should have 1 guy left up here. Perfect. Let's give him a bed. Might as well give him some place to Hello? Oh man. There we go. Give him a place to sleep. Got his greens on. There we go. I'm going to block this up just because I don't want him to get out in any possible way. We'll break this, and I think we're good now. We can come back through, get all of this looking back the way it should. Where's that extra door? Oh, it was already there. And let's see, maybe that goes that way. Perfect. All right, well, I can now go through, get all this back down, make it look good again. And we've got those villagers in there. Now, according to the book, we're not supposed to tell the villagers why they're in there. So they're, for all they know, is they are just going to be farmers helping us, and they'll, I don't know, just live in there forever at this point. So let's clean this up. And I think we can put kind of the last touches. As you can see, if I come back here, the building's getting pretty close. I've got most of the roof on. Still need to figure out a detail. And then obviously our tower doesn't have anything. And if we come over here, man, this thing is floating like crazy. So obviously a lot of work to do there, but that's okay. I think we're going to do the roof first, the detail, make sure the actual building's looking good, and then we can focus on a lot of the landscaping. All right, now we're getting this house to a pretty solid spot. I think this is looking pretty good, and it is time. As you can see, the landscaping's pretty boring. Yep, I got a road in here, which is nice, but I want to have a little bit more greenery around here. I guess we could finish the road here, but the other thing I want to do is come in and put some water in here. So what I've actually done is there's a place over there where I can get tropical fish. Couldn't think of the name for a minute there. But what we're able to do is get some black and white fish. So I've actually been storing them up over here. I'm going to grab one of them here. We're going to get a bunch of these as we kind of go through here. Oh, and you can see I got the portal up. We might still change that, but at least for now it's there. And let's see if we can do this quick enough that we don't kill my little fish. Come on, let's get it. Okay, good. So now all I gotta do is just come through here. We'll get the rest of this water in. Let's see. Put some around here on the ends. This is one of my favorite things. It's so easy to do, to just grab some water, work your way around, and perfect. Now, I don't know if the Pell Garden is going to turn like some seagrass and stuff, good colors. I'll have to try that out, but I think what I'm going to do is at least go get my other fish, put those in here. Let's get some landscaping in, and we're going to call it an episode. Oh, and we should probably see how the villagers are doing too. And with a little landscaping and some details up at the top, I think we've gotten this to a pretty good spot. Now this portal is getting a little in the way for us to see it, but I think we've got all the details we need here. All the landscape. I even buried some, what are they called? Firefly bushes, couldn't think of the name, in the ground so that we get all these little effects. Now, I know it's supposed to be mostly like during the night, but I think up here it gives it a little atmosphere just to have these floating around. So we've got all of that in here. Now I've got a way for the villagers to view out and people to see in. I don't know if the pillagers want that, but as you can see, they interact with each other, and we've so far been getting a really good amount of stuff. Now the top row, we already had those carrots, so everything below is what we're getting out of these two and these two. So I think this is working out pretty well. I was a little worried that maybe they had carrots in them, but it looks like he's sticking with potatoes, which is perfect. So we can get carrots on the bottom, potatoes on the top. As you can see, we're trading them, but I don't have traded down to the golden carrots just yet. So it's going to take us a little bit to get the pillagers those golden carrots. But I think we're going to call this building wrapped until they tell me what to do. Now this feels like it could be a perfect little storage area for the pillagers. Maybe down here. I don't know. Do we keep this like that? Or are we going to block it off? Maybe make this like a storefront so we could block the stairs off. I don't know. Oh, and it's raining now. Actually, it's kind of perfect when it rains out here. I think it's kind of helps the mood of this area. But I think that is going to do it for this build. Now, the thing I appreciate is we don't have to keep going back through the portal to finish the book. The book is over here now, so we can run over here real quick. So we can take the book. We're going to go to the last page. Let's see. Let's make sure we got everything in here. All right, looking at it, I think we got it done. So let's type in here that we got this done. We'll put it back. Let them come see it. And I think that completes that project. Now let's hope there's not another one soon. I need a little time to gather some resources. I'm starting to run out with all of the good builds that we've done here. But y'all, that's going to do it for this episode. Man, I love seeing all these cool builds that we're getting from this pillager curse. I wasn't too sure about it in the beginning, but now that I'm seeing all these builds that it's having us build, man, working for the pillagers might be pretty cool. Except, I don't know that I always want to be in grayscale, but for now, I think it's working out pretty well. So, until that next episode, we'll talk to you soon.